This Dell Optiplex is the reason why I started Homelabbing. I bought it for $50 back in 2024, and what started as a Minecraft server eventually turned into a full home lab. I just wanted to do a quick disclaimer. I'm not an IT professional, so please don't treat this video as a guide. I just wanted to show my home lab to the community and share what I learned along the way. Thank you. And please enjoy the rest of the video. Before I bought the Dell Optiplex, I spent hours watching a well-known YouTuber known as Hardware Haven. His content inspired me to continue building my home lab into what it is today. I really wanted to host a Minecraft server for me and my friends, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money on it. And I also didn't like the free options available. I looked at the paid options, but I really wanted to own the server instead of letting somebody else own it. So that's when I bought the Dell Optiplex. It was alright for our needs, but I was very new to server hosting, and honestly, I don't even use any management software. I just used the basic Minecraft server files, which was alright for the time being. Eventually, I learned how to use Crafty Controller, which made managing everything a lot easier than just using the bare-bone file system from Windows. Here in the corner of my mother's living room, I stored a pretty well-hidden home lab underneath the Wi-Fi router, and it might have a bit of spaghetti cable management, but I promise I'll fix that eventually, as I plan to remodel this home lab in the future. First PC is a HP Elite Desk 800G4 Mini. It currently hosts my photo backups and an ad blocker for the entire Wi-Fi network. It also doesn't draw too much power from the wall. And this is the first PC after the Dell Optiplex that I bought. Also, I'm sorry for how dirty this home lab is. I haven't cleaned it in a while. Right next to that, we have a more powerful mini PC, the Boss Game Mini PC. I was gifted this PC, and it now runs my Forever World along with a few modded Minecraft servers. Finally, we have the HP Elite Desk 800G4. This is my NAS and my media server. It has a lot of storage inside and was my second purchase for this home lab that you're seeing right now. At the time, I didn't really think about future storage needs. I was even considering buying another PC just to store more hard drives. But then I found a solution online from r/homelab. Someone else had the same problem and came up with a creative way to fit more hard drives inside. Unlike them fitting 3 hard drives, I was crazy enough to fit 4 internal hard drives and 1 external drive. Somehow the computer's still handling it. So I currently have 4 internal HDDs, 1 NVMe SSD, and 1 external HDD for this one computer. I also have a UPS battery. It's basically the backup battery for my home lab and gives me about an extra hour of uptime if the power ever goes out. This has saved me a couple of times, especially with power outages in my area being pretty common. So this was a must-have for my home lab. For my main hypervisor and all of my PCs in this home lab, I use Proxmox, and it hosts all of my virtual machines and containers. It has been amazing so far. Another OS that I use a lot in my home lab is CasaOS, because I was very new to Docker and home labbing in general, and this made things a lot easier. And specifically for my media server, I am using ZimaOS to host all the apps, and it has been working amazingly so far. In my room, I also have 2 experimental PCs that I use mostly for testing random projects and learning new things. The HP PC in the middle is currently hosting my Hermes agent, and I'm very new to it, so I don't have many use cases for it, but as I tinker a lot with it, I'm having a lot of fun, and I want to see if I can integrate this into my home lab in the future. I just wanted to quickly share some things that I learned from home labbing from these 2 years, and I think some of you probably relate to them. The first thing being, don't obsess over finding the perfect hardware. Second thing, newer hardware is usually worth it. My Optiplex was definitely not ready for hosting some of the heavier Minecraft mods I wanted to run. Third thing, don't rush purchases. I did that with my WD Blue hard drives and didn't realize they really weren't intended for NAS usage. I kind of regret them now, but you know, live and learn, I guess. And finally, be patient and build slowly. This home lab took me about 2 years to build, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. I also spent way too much time trying different operating systems. I even tried Ubuntu for a while. But for me, Proxmox has been the best option so far. I mostly wanted to make this video to show my home lab to the internet and hopefully show others that you could host your own services with hardware you already have. It takes time to build a home lab you're happy with, and if there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's this. Start with what you have and learn as you go. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.